Are we too close? Well, I'll back up once the computer's working. Hello, is it working now?
Can you see us?
Can you see us?
Can you hear us?
Hello. Hello, I don't know how to tell.
Go back to that one. It should be... It says end stream, so it should be going. If you can hear us, can you, like, tell us on the... Wait, go back.
Oh, Anya says it's working now.
Yay!
Okay, yay! Oh, there we are. Okay. I'm gonna... Well, I'll back up once it starts. Yeah, I don't really want to be able to see.
On stream, is that what's happening? So
we'll be able to see that. Okay.
They see that, or we, like...
Okay, this is... I think there's a slight delay. Okay.
That was your phone, I think.
I think that's probably Kristina. Okay, we're gonna get situated. Kristina is coming up.
I just gotta find your room. Hi everyone! We're super excited about doing this. We're very new at doing this, so please bear with us through all of the hiccups that might occur.
Yes.
But first of all, welcome to our first ever live stream.
I think so.
Welcome. And also, hi from sunny California, although the sun is about to set.
Yes. We're about to get the smog sunset out there.
But we are here promoting the show. We're actually a part of TGIF Femlash / oh my god, I can't speak.
Femslash?
Put the camera in front of me and I can't talk.
It's a Fem/ focused convention, and they're doing a web series spotlight tonight, and we are going to be screening and doing a Q&A. Kristina should be here any moment. She just texted that she's trying to find our room. And this is really weird because there's a weird delay on what we can see. Anya, we kind of can't reach the computer to manage chat, so can you just manage chat?
Anya's in the chat.
Please.
Respond
if you can hear us.
Yeah,
I just realized that the way the camera's set up so you can see all three of us, I can't really type at the same time.
Well, Anya can do that. Please, thank you.
Also, we were going to get on Instagram Live just for a second so that people know to come see us. So, we'll be doubly live for just a second.
I can manage chat and Mad Libs. Ooh.
Thank you, Anya.
But wait, how would we read it then?
Well, she can keep track of the suggestions in the chat, right?
And then you can send them to us. Got it. So, yeah, we're doing Mad Libs today. We have a couple of fun things planned. We're going to get to talk to Kristina, who is Anna Elias herself. And yeah, that's what's going to take place in the next hour and a half. We're just waiting for her to find us.
Hi, we're doing a live stream live from the TGI Fem / convention. Kristina, who plays Anna, is going to be joining us in a minute. Head over to our YouTube channel and click right at the top video and you will join. We've got some fun surprises, games, Mad Libs, all kinds of nonsense in store. So go check it out. Bye.
We're also doing a screening tonight, and we're going to do a live Q&A, so we're kind of nervous / excited for it.
Yes.
So we've been here all day, and we've got some cheese and stuff, and I think someone's at the door.
Is it Fred Wentworth?
Fred Wentworth? Hey! Hi!
You made it.
Stickers.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
We're doing a giveaway with those in a few minutes, so I realized that they were all downstairs.
Also get started. Hi.
Hello. Whatever's happening.
Honestly, sit in whichever chair you like.
Yeah, and ignore the preview on the screen because it's like
a little lag
behind.
Okay, perfect.
You haven't even appeared yet.
I love it. I love that I'm seeing myself walk in.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because I feel like I want to look at the screen, but I should only be looking at the chat.
I feel like there should be a way to hide it, but I don't really want to touch anything at this point.
I'm going to approach the bench and kind of play around. But you guys talk.
Just don't block the camera.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good.
You made it.
I did.
You're not even, you're 5 minutes past.
I was in mass transit. And on the train, everyone likes to drink on the way here for some reason.
Like alcohol?
Oh, yeah. Like, everyone had their own alcohol and just kept, like, taking nips. And I'm like...
They're just like, the train is too hard.
I felt really left out. I was like, oh, I didn't even bring water. So it was great. Good times.
That's hilarious. Yeah, we were, like, speculating about LA public transport because we were like, I feel like no one takes it
Oh, yeah.
Just drives
No
here.
one takes it but me.
It's just Kristina holding the whole transport. Yeah.
And the ones who drink.
And the ones who they're like, we can't drive.
Right. Basically. Oh, yeah. That's why they do it.
Oh, you could do pop-out chat, and then we would just see chat. Okay. That's what I'm trying. Thanks for bearing with us, Reds.
Okay. I can't use this red thing.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I have the other thing turned off. As mentioned before, this computer is having mouse problems, but it's working.
There we can see it better.
Who's here?
Well, we have Stephanie
And Jenny.
and Anya, obviously, and someone called...
And a book nerd, which is
we
probably
love.
someone we
It's
know.
probably a well description of all of our lives.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. Go ahead.
Well, should we do some mad... Well, I think first we should just ask if anyone has questions. Basically, throw them out anytime and we'll start answering them. But if you have them, start sending them in.
Jessamyn, or
Oh, Anya is on it, asking if anyone has questions. Thank you, Anya. It would be nice if we could be in frame and also see the chat at the same time, but we'll bear with it.
We're just assuming we're in frame. Shout at us if we're not.
Cool.
Not seeing any questions so far, so maybe we should do something.
Yeah,
with a planned activity like a Mad Lib.
We kind of, if you've participated in our crowdfunding campaign and have pledged over $25, first of all, anything counts, so thank you. But you might have gotten an invitation to a cheese party of sorts. And so on this Valentine's Day, we have bought cheese.
It's true. There is cheese here.
Kristina, you're welcome to cheese, not from the ground.
I can attest to the fact that there is cheese here.
There's lots
not
of things
just
that we
prop
bought at
cheese.
Target.
Before we get too far, we should also probably announce our giveaway.
Yes.
We made some exclusive Gay Sprinkles stickers for this convention, but we're making them slightly unexclusive and offering you a chance to win. Anya, correct this in the chat if I don't say it right. To win a sticker if you pledge it all during the live stream or up your pledge at all. Every dollar you put in during the live stream counts as one entry to win one of these amazing stickers.
Nice.
Anya, can you export the CSV just in case before?
Yeah, she did already.
Awesome.
I
Just
already
making sure. Great.
I feel like I can't read.
I know. I'm like leaning in. Is there any way of getting the chair closer and then still being in frame?
Well, I don't know if we'll still be in frame. We can try.
I could just also not be in frame and just read questions out to you guys.
We can try.
I feel very blind.
I know.
I'm like, I am wearing contacts.
Oh, of course I don't get the preview live. Oh, maybe if I go to the streaming software.
What?
Then I can see us more live.
I was like, no, I'm still in delay. No.
Also, more live.
I like love you,
That's
Kristina, but also hate you because every time you're here, your hair is amazing, and I'm always like jealous of your hair.
It's smoke and mirrors.
There we go.
It's a wig, really. Just throw it on for nice events.
Okay, I think you can kind of more or less see all of us now, and we can mostly sort of see the chat.
There's scribble there.
Yeah.
Anya has a good point about me just pulling out my iPad, which is a great idea.
Smart. Anya, thank you for organizing all the things. We also traveled a lot and couldn't get into our hotel room for a long time, so we're like, tired. Maybe brain dead a little bit. We probably need to have some
cheese
and maybe some coffee before we have to go do an intelligent Q&A. So you guys are our warm-up act, so ask us questions so we can practice answering questions.
True story.
Hi, new person in the chat. Is your name also Anya? Is that how that's pronounced? A different spelling of Anya? Hello.
Why did you do Mad Libs?
We should probably do some Mad Libs.
So, we all know what Mad Libs are. Maybe you can explain Mad Libs in case someone doesn't.
Yeah, so basically, I haven't looked at Anya's doc, but I think she I'm sorry, we're ill-prepared. She took...
passages from the book.
There's questions if above. Stephanie asked questions above, so when you get it open. Ash is working on it. She's trying. What was I explaining? Oh, Mad Libs.
Yes. I can't wait.
So it's going to be fill in the blank. So we took like passages from the book or I think from the show, and we're going to ask you for like a verb, a noun, an adjective, whatever, random things, and then we will read out the passage with the replaced words, and hopefully it will be utterly hilarious.
Yes.
We try to do
we're getting more questions. I see one here that is Persuasion your favorite Austen novel?
Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, does anybody want to start? I'll start.
I'll start since you're working on tech. It's actually not. My favorite is Sense and Sensibility, which I wasted by making my first web series with.
Wasted?
Well, not really, but because it was my first one, it was much more rough, and I, wish that it was at the same writing and production caliber as some of my later ones.
Yeah, I get that.
But, so in some ways I'm like, why did I start with my very favorite thing first? But
because it was your favorite.
Yes, but it was also, there was a lot of passion in it, and there's a lot of stuff about it I'm proud of, so.
Kristina, do you have a favorite Austen novel?
It's absolutely Persuasion, and that will always be my answer every time.
You can't. We can't get you.
You're stuck now.
Every time.
She's definitely not contractually obligated to say that.
I mean, whatever. No. Yep.
I feel like we're getting lots of questions. Have you managed to?
No, you can play with it forever. But I can't get YouTube up. I can answer that though. I think my favorite Austen novel when I first discovered Austen was I was going to say it was the Benedict Diaries. Pride and Prejudice. Just because it was my first love. It came out in 2005. I was 13 years old. The movie came out in 2005.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
It's actually one of Austen's newer works.
But the movie coming out in 2005, I was one of the first DVDs I actually bought for myself. I know. And then I fell in love with it, and so I read it, and then I read all of her novels.
Yeah.
But I think as I get older, I appreciate Persuasion more. It was probably my second favorite growing up, and now it's probably moved into the first. And I do feel the most closely connected with Persuasion, just because we've literally been working on this story for 3+ years now. So we talk Persuasion, or some format of Persuasion almost every day.
Sweet.
I don't know why the iPad isn't working. I guess I can open it on my phone, though.
I can keep playing this while we answer a different question. Is there a question?
I see someone says Wentworth is such a dreamy guy.
He is that.
True. Okay, let me see if I can get questions to work on my phone. I will attempt.
As I'm so blind, Book Nerd has asked me what was the casting process like for you when you auditioned for Anna / Okay, the casting process. It was pretty fun, actually. I want to say that one of the first things that really caught me about this project was you guys had this kind of questionnaire thing. Do you remember this?
That form?
Yeah, there was a form.
Google form.
Yeah, there was a Google form to fill out. It wasn't just okay, submit your reel. They wanted to kind of know if personally how we felt, if we were of color or queer, or how we identified, and just different questions that kind of just, to me, it was cool because I felt like they were trying to make a really authentic project. And then afterwards, we had to submit a self-tape, which I did with my dog, who then made...
That was really why we came here.
Yeah. They were be creative in your self-tape. And I'm like, this scene has a dog. I have a dog, so I'll just do it with my dog. He's great. And it got me the role. And then...
that wasn't the only thing.
well, whatever. And then it got my dog Riley the role of Russell, which was he's been doing so much since, is his first and only role.
After Restaurant Creatures, you just got by an agent.
Yeah, he's, I'm in LA now. But yeah, and then after the self-tape, I had to do a chemistry read with a couple of Peters. A couple of Peters. A couple of Freds.
One Peter.
Although that would be really funny if all our potential Freds were named Peter.
I'm just going to interrupt to say that you can see some of that chem read footage if you get us to the green light.
Right.
I hope I'm not completely
Which isn't too far away. Tell your friends.
Yeah, I haven't seen the chem read footage, so
I didn't know.
Oh no, that's terrifying. Oh. But
well, if you'd like to see it,
donate.
donate to your own salary.
Right, yeah. No, it sounds great. It sounds like my real life. But yeah, and so we did a chemistry read, and the rest is history. It was a pretty cool process.
I will say the funny thing on our end about casting was that, first of all, we got into, like, a lot of not heated debates, but, like, just, like, debates about, like, who, why, when is, like, because also availability is a huge part of something like this. So it's, like, they're great, but they're not available. Is it worth it? Or is it not worth it to do something, like, the opposite? But I think the funniest part was by the time we actually got to filming, we had probably seen those tapes at least 100 times. Like, at least 100 times. So, like, to us, when you all showed up, we were like, oh, yeah, hey, Kristina, what up? And you were all,
like, watching you and stalking your social media.
Oh, no. Lovely.
And so it was funny to, like, us get to know you guys, even though in our heads we kind of felt we did, even though all we had was a 30-second clip of each of you.
Okay, I have scrolled back to find older questions. I think at the beginning of the questions, I have one from Stephanie that says, how is the con going? Are you going to panels or watching shows? So far, no.
We just got here today.
We don't have full passes, so we can't really attend all the panels besides the web series one and, like, hang out in the hangout rooms. Met some nice people at lunch. Met some people who actually knew Kat, who was in our show. And actually apparently told Kat to tell us to submit to screen here. So that was a coincidence. We just happened to sit next to them at lunch. And what was the other?
We've done a lot of networking so far, and we've got, like, I definitely have looked at some of the other vendors that are in the space, and I want to buy some of their things. So
nice.
Yeah, we've had a busy first day.
Yeah. Stephanie says, Kristina, what projects are you working on?
I am working right now on a pilot that I directed, wrote, labored over, dying slowly every day for it, for a series. It's called Out in Love. It's pseudo-autobiographical, whatever, but it's basically right now, it's going to screen for the first time at Klexicon in Las Vegas in April, which is pretty exciting.
You should go.
Yeah, go and see what hopefully will be a pilot you want to watch the rest of the series for. But yeah, that's basically kind of my entire life right now, aside from Rational Creatures.
Another one from Stephanie. Jessamyn and Ash, are you working on any other web series or shows besides Rational Creatures?
I wish I had the time.
Yeah, no, not right now.
I think
we all consuming.
We all have, like, jobs and stuff, so between a full-time job and this is basically, like, another full-time job.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, I literally at work, if I'm on my phone, my friend, like, people at work are like, is that Rational Creatures? And I'm like, yes, it is. It's Anya and Jessamyn talking about Star Wars, but to me, it's Rational Creatures.
It's all part of the process.
It all connects.
It all parts, yeah.
Yeah. Rewatch Star Wars again. You'll see. There's a lot of Austen in there.
I mean, yes.
Yeah, true. But in terms of other projects, I think, like, I'm always on the lookout for, like, opportunities. I don't know if I've deep delved into anything. I have ideas.
I feel like next, maybe we should do short films.
Yeah, that's the transition.
Because they're short.
Yeah. There's no way to win, guys. It's all a labor of love.
Yeah, is Out in Love a full length?
So,
pilot?
the pilot is 15 minutes right now. It was longer, but we had to cut it down for the screening, and in the end, like, I liked it better. At first, I was
how that
scared.
works.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to cut anything. It's so perfect. And then now I can't even tell what I cut, which probably was useless.
Right.
Just the banter you fall in love with, where as the writer, too, you guys know.
Yes, we got to do another big round of Season 2 script revisions here, and there's so many darlings that are going to be
it's brutal.
Yeah,
it's brutal.
It's interesting, though, like, for me, Rational Creatures was probably the first time I've been in a writer room-like scenario.
Right.
Just because every other show I've worked on before was either 100% mine with, like, edits that people have, like, given me, or, like, someone was in, like, Twincidence was like, you were in charge, you were the showrunner, clearly, and we all had episodes, but it was a different experience. I think this is a little bit closer to a writer's room, because even though a writer's room has a showrunner and stuff like that,
It's more collaborative.
yeah, exactly. And so for this one, I remember, especially when we were editing, we would read every single line out loud like a table read. And I remember specifically one time where I was like, are we working too hard to make this joke work? And then everyone's like, yeah, you're right. And like, we just crossed out a whole section of the script. And like, when you're on your own, you don't quite realize those things.
I will say, on the series I'm working on now, it's my first time working with I write it, but I have my creative partner edits all the work and kind of bounces off ideas. And it's the first time I've done that, and it's changed everything. Like, little things where I think when something's wrong in a script, the first thing I do is go, oh, well, I have to burn it all and rewrite the whole thing again. Like, naturally. Like, oh, that one joke is up. Yep, start over. Page 1. Here we go. And then she told me, she's like, you know, all you have to do, actually, so change this, change that, and then we'll be set. And I'm like, that's it? Wow. And I'm like, just I can do that. I was like, because when you're alone, everything's so big in your head, and it just kind of takes over. So yeah, I imagine with the 4 of you, because I know a lot of people would assume it's trickier, and in some ways, I'm sure it's tricky the more voices there are in the room. But I think that's brilliant.
Mostly, I feel like we balance each other out. Really
Especially when we're on a Skype session where we're all there and we can all make the decision. I think sometimes the challenge that we have is because we all live on different time zones and different countries.
Which is amazing.
Yeah. Like, that time zones joke hits harder for us. Like, that's too real.
I could use that GIF every day.
But because of that, I feel like sometimes, like, maybe, like, I remember when you guys were actually, like, editing, not the script, but the actual show, and it may, like, be, like, hours later, and maybe me or Hazel would be like, I actually don't like how this ends.
Oh, yeah. I think video editing was the most painful thing we've done, just because you have to, like, do a scene, export it, or, like, film your screen on your phone, send it to them, get feedback, and then you'll, like, make a change, and then they'll be like, wait, actually, what if this? Oh, that version is looking really great, but there's one little thing that you have to change, and now that I've watched it again, actually 5 more things. Yeah. So it's just, like, a ton of back and forth, and also, like, technical, like, it takes a long time to, like, keep exporting
strong
videos.
Wi-Fi is everything.
Yes, uploading videos. It's tough.
Yeah, it's what can kill everything. I have bad Wi-Fi. Just spoiler alert. So this hits home for me.
Yes. Yeah. I hope that the stream is working pretty well, because we're on hotel Wi-Fi. So far, it's been pretty good.
There you go.
From what I can tell, but I hope it's working well for all of you. I have one. Kristina,
Riley is the best dog, so
will you be in the next filming of Rational Creatures?
I hope so.
I mean, if it happens, we want you there.
First episode, you just get hit by
it's a gravestone.
We're taking off in a whole other direction.
I mean,
we left it on a cliffhanger, and you didn't know where it was going to go.
True, yeah. Like, I see Fred, and then I'm like, I'm out. Sorry, this is too intense.
Oh, and people are linking to Out in Love series on Instagram. Thank you.
Oh my God, thank you. That's so great.
Yes.
But yes,
Stephanie says the stream is working well. Yay.
Yay. If, hopefully we pledge enough and we can green light season 2, and if that is the case, yes, I will absolutely be there for filming. Come hell or high water.
Less than $2,500 away. It's not that much, but it's also a lot. So
no.
Share, pledge if you can.
We say that, like, $2,500 isn't that much when you think about it. But please, like, we're not asking one person to pledge. We're asking you to pledge whatever you can. That can be $5, that can be $10. If you have $100, send that our way. We would love that. And it's also, like, you're getting cool perks when you do stuff. So, true. I mean, can we say that we already have a extra Fred and Anna vlog? Because we do. Someone pledged enough.
Someone pledged at the $500 level, which means that you're going to get an extra vlog on. They get to pick the theme of the vlog.
We don't know what the theme is yet, but that.
So if you have $500 and you could also get your own customized vlog
that everyone gets to see, but you get to choose. You don't get to choose what happens, Just the theme. You can't make them make out for 4 minutes.
We already did that. We're not going to go back.
Okay, we have one more question, and then I think we should try some Mad Libs after that.
Yeah. Sweet.
Which is, were there scenes that were hard to translate into modern day from the book?
Do you want to start?
Suddenly every scene has gone out of my head.
I have one, but I don't. It's in season 2, but I'm not going to say what we've decided because I don't even know what we've decided.
We'll go talk about it.
There's a scene in the book that I like to call the long walk. That's what I've ended up calling it throughout this writing process. And before we actually made the first 5 episodes, we actually wrote the entire thing.
Oh, wow.
We wrote what was then 30 episodes.
Yeah, did we write a full 30, or did we cut it down
30
to 25 before? No, I think we wrote 30.
I think we wrote 30, and then we started paring down.
Yeah.
And then we made enough money to only
Too much
make
material.
the top, to make the first 5 episodes. And so then we really just, honed in on those 5 episodes and made them the best possible thing, which is exactly what our plan is for season 2. But I remember discussing that long walk, and it's a scene in the book where Fred and Louisa and Henrietta, and I think Charlie and Mary are also there.
Yeah, it's like everyone. Almost.
It's like everyone. They go on a walk to see, Henrietta's fiance, basically. I don't remember all the exact details. But essentially,
I don't either.
Louisa and Fred are talking, and basically Anne, not Anna, Anne overhears them talking. And it's kind of like this weird moment where they're just, overhearing each other's conversations, and it's awkward, but it's very internal because you get it from Anne's point of view. And so translating that to modern day, we were like, first of all, why are they walking? What are they doing?
Walking.
Yeah, but do people
We
walk
do
in
have drafts
groups?
of it that have walking, but
yeah,
but
I
not
wrote
just
20. Actually, every single one of my episodes are 20 plus drafts. You know, 20. It's I can tell you after this. But that ended up at one point was a football game. Then it was a walk on the beach. Then we were wait, locations.
Yeah.
We want outdoor scenes.
A Soul Cycle class.
oh my god!
And then they went on a Maserati.
Right? Yeah.
And so you would be surprised. Some of the bigger strokes are easier sometimes because you already have those figured out. And then the small little moments, you're like, wait, this doesn't make sense in real life.
Yeah. I think just overall the hardest thing is that Anna / Anne is so in her head and not, she's not especially for a visual story, I feel like your typical protagonist. So finding ways that we could show the audience what she's thinking, that's a big part of why she's talking to a dog, is so that you can check in and be like, oh, that's what Anna is thinking. And Kristina also does a lot of great face acting, because half the time all Anna says is, oh.
My favorite, to find the O's, the gradients.
Yes. My favorite thing is that's actually, I didn't realize for a long time, it's actually her first line in the whole show, too.
I know.
Oh.
I don't think we realized how many O's there were
until we were acting.
Yeah, until we were actually filming.
Yeah.
It's that keeps coming up.
So it's a motif that we totally did on purpose.
Derek would be like, is that your line? I'm like, yeah, no. He's like, did you forget? And I'm like, no, I just say, oh.
I think another challenge that, we haven't really faced, but it sometimes pops up, is, between Hazel's British English, my Canadian English, and, your and Anya's, American English. Sometimes I read something and I'm like, that does not sound natural. And you're like, we say that all the time. And I'm like,
right.
No, I would never say soda in my life.
We have to figure it out.
Right.
So there's stuff like that.
Oh, we tried to cut one of the O's in editing? I don't remember this.
Wait, what did she say? Can you read it out loud?
When she finds out about Fred living in the building. Oh, we tried to cut the O in episode 2? I don't remember doing that. I believe you, but I don't remember it.
My finest work?
No, seriously, I like that one. Because she's all, yeah. We did cut out a couple. There's actually a deleted line from that about the gay sprinkles.
Yeah.
It used to say, Ben used to be like, gay sprinkles, and Marisol used to say, for pancakes. And then we just decided didn't need it, and we took it out.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
that was totally on purpose, right? I thought I saw another question. Oh, will season 2 be in Chicago again? That's the plan, because most of the cast is there, except for the 3 of us and Hazel. Everyone else involved exists in Chicago, so
Yeah.
Unless
it would be the most reasonable to.
Unless we reach
Only
like
have 4 people
$100,000,
travel.
and then we'll
I mean,
fly
yeah.
everyone out to Disney World.
Yeah.
Anyone has like a really rich uncle that wants to just really
support
finance the show, and they
It's
have
always
like
an uncle.
or an aunt.
I mean,
We're not sexist
Rich,
here. We're
rich
really-
people can be all genders.
gender equality for the rich. That's what we're preaching. Yeah, love it.
Cool. Should we do
Okay,
Mad
I think we
Libs?
should try Mad Libs. Keep sending questions if you have them, because I don't know if Mad Libs are going to take a full hour.
I think they'll.
Otherwise, you're just going to have to watch us sit here and eat cheese.
Do you have it on your phone?
I think I can pull it up on my phone, yes. And then I think Anya's going to have to send me the version with the words filled in.
Sure. Sounds good. Okay, so Anya, if you're listening, because you asked about it earlier, can you just like send in a copy of like through our chat of everything with the words, and that way we can read it out loud. I think it'll be the easiest.
Oh, yes, I can look at chat on phone. Anya, sorry, I actually have a bunch of messages from Anya.
She says, "Okay,
It's
thanks,
hard.
Anya. Love you."
Technology is hard. I, for some reason, was thinking that I would have the laptop in my hands, and then I
She was in the
realized
design.
that I can't. Oh, you have a
I
laptop.
have a laptop. I was worried about the iPad. I forgot about that.
This is
Ash is gonna
live.
get her laptop.
This is when you can tell this is really a live stream.
Also, if my boss is watching, this is not my work laptop.
Your boss logged on just
Yeah,
now.
just now.
I don't even know what your
She's
boss
not
looks
using
like.
her work.
Right.
Yeah, Anya, we miss you. We miss you. I'm gonna have to get my talking together before we go do our Q&A.
Okay.
I'm like,
It'll be fine.
I bit my cheek during lunch today, and I'm pretty sure it's like
Sabotage.
someone because I keep like re-biting it. Yeah, self-sabotage,
Right.
apparently.
Christina, do you have a favorite memory
Just
on
trying to eat the tacos.
that you haven't talked about before? Because I think in the video you talked about Riley. Just
Yeah, I always talk about Riley. Mom
Fair.
problems.
Everyone always
We-
talks
we
about Riley.
understand.
He's the best part of the show. We can all admit it.
Right.
No offense to anyone else,
or
but
just
it's
like a funny
obviously
Riley.
Riley.
You remember that maybe?
Man, I just... What was it? There was this... what was that word we came up? Pizzoli?
Oh, Pazuli.
Pizzoli! There was a recipe for some pizzoli. I don't even know how to explain this right now. There was just... We had, for some reason... I don't even remember the origin of all this. I need the entire cast here.
I think it was that we made like a tabbouleh salad.
Right.
It was a quinoa thing that we
Yeah.
ate on set a bunch, and we had like mass quantities of
Yes,
it.
it was
very
delicious.
delicious.
Yes, but we would call it, for some reason, Derek.
I
would
think
call
it was, I was gonna say, I
pizzoli.
think it was Derek just like misheard the name, and then it was Pazuli from there on out.
I think we should include that in the script
Yeah,
as a new script.
well, and then
Yeah.
for some reason we would
It
say
feels
it.
like a Lewis moment, honestly.
Yeah, it was like a tabbouleh salad, but we'd say pizzoli with like an Italian accent over the top. So randomly, in between takes, we would just be like, "Get the pizzoli," and like
Yeah.
I don't know why this would crack us up. You know, there was a lot of like hours of filming. So
Yeah, we were tired.
And then it'd be like, and action.
Right.
Oh.
yeah, exactly. And then I'd have to become Anna and not feel publicly.
just on
I
the
can feel it inside, the fire burning. But yeah, I don't know. I think filming the vlog scene, that was really fun. Just because Peter and I felt very old playing
You
teenagers.
did great. I think you pulled it off. Because
Well-
when I watched it, I'm like, man, they actually look really young.
Peter especially just transformed into a teenage boy.
It was
Shaved his
incredible.
beard, and it
Yeah.
was just like, oh, suddenly you are 16.
That
What
is
happened?
literally all he did was shave. Like, he didn't do anything
And the beanie.
else.
I
Right,
think
the
the
beanie
beanie
and, like,
helps
the
too, but-
side swoop, like Justin Bieber
I was
thing.
trying to get it as Justin Bieber as we could.
But he, like, we felt so old because we sit on his bed, and we're just sitting cross-legged for maybe, like, 5 minutes while everything's setting up, and we're already, like, we're adjusting, we're like, ugh. We're like, how do kids...
I don't think it was probably a
Sit like
good
this all
bed
day.
either, because we were filming in this house that was like a bunch of college guys live there.
Right.
So I don't think they had nice furniture.
But see, when you're young, you don't think about that. You can sit on any surface and just be comfortable.
With your legs
yeah,
all,
your
like,
yeah, it's all contorted.
contorted.
Yeah, yeah. We were sitting there. We just kept adjusting. We're like, oh. We're like, okay, we need to stop making these groans during this vlog where we're like youthful. So Yeah, that was pretty fun. And getting lip gloss all over him constantly. That was
There was a lot of lip gloss.
That was for me.
I was watching one of the close-ups in episode 1 the other day and realizing you still have, like, just a little bit of lip gloss because we filmed that scene after, I think. Your lips are just, like, a little
So
unrealistically shiny
Like
for,
lacquered, yeah.
Anna at the end of the day.
I felt I would apologize every time after I kissed Peter. Every time. I'd just be like, I'm so sorry. And then I would just wipe it off because, co-stars, you have to be nice to each other and considerate. So.
Yeah. And it wasn't your fault. We insisted on it.
But it felt like my fault.
Zoe said Riley and quote-unquote, who is Fred Wentworth, are the real MVPs.
True.
It's true.
It's true.
True, Zoe.
In case anyone is just joining us, don't forget that every dollar you pledge counts as an entry to win... Oh, now I can actually see the camera. That way. A really cool Gay Sprinkles sticker.
There it is.
TGIF and Livestream exclusive.
Okay, my friends, let's do Mad Libs.
So you'll be able to type in the words then.
Okay,
Awesome.
so if
We're
someone
smart.
could provide us with a fun verb. A verb is an action word.
I'm going to open my phone so I can read the chat at a close-up.
Please give us a verb. One verb. Is anyone participating?
Sorry, I am trying to get back to that. Nope, not yet.
Okay, cool, guys.
Everyone left.
Someone come up with a
hate Mad Libs. I can't actually tell who's, like, active in this.
I wish we had those, like...
Oh,
wait.
Zoe says leap.
Leap?
Leap. Got
Anya
it.
says she can't do it because it's cheating.
Okay.
That's very
fair.
true.
Now we need a
Sure.
part of, like a body part.
Okay. A body part.
Did someone say leg? Oh, no.
No.
I think people
we're
must
still
be slightly behind here. We're still getting
That's
verbs.
fine.
It's
Yeah,
we'll
sorry if we didn't get your verb.
Gotta be fast.
I do enjoy spelunk.
I know, that's great. Maybe that can come back on the... If
We'll
we get
use
it
it again,
another
yeah.
verb, yeah.
While you're at it, my friends, do a noun also. Shoot that our way. So.
A body part and a noun are next. Yeah. Oh, Zoe says brain.
Brain. Any
Okay.
nouns?
Not yet. Oh. Ear. Oh, no, we're still on body parts.
I mean, body parts are also nouns, but
True. The more you know.
we're also educational
Right.
here at Rational Criticism.
This is what this is. It's an educational document.
Card? Did someone say card? Am I reading that right?
Nope, that's an ear still.
I just see the shape of the letters.
Yeah, that's why I keep still trying to look at that, even though I now have my phone in front of me.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I think we'll use ear as the noun, but we still
Okay.
need another noun.
Yeah, we'll just...
Okay.
We'll,
Let's get another noun out there.
We'll give
Yeah,
people a little...
A noun is a
I think
person,
there is
place,
a little
or
bit of
thing.
lag situation.
Maybe
Didn't know.
Emily, who chose spelunk, could give us a noun because I feel like it's going to be good.
Yeah, spelunk was a really solid choice. Tree.
Oh, wait.
Thank
Tree
you.
from Lizette. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly.
Then we
I hope I
need
am.
2 adjectives, and if someone can get started on another body part.
Well, we could
Well,
use
we
ear
have
if
ear.
we have to.
So we already used it as a noun.
Oh, you put ear in this? Okay, sorry.
We only have a noun.
You're on it. I trust you.
2
Just not
adjectives.
questioning you.
1 body part.
I think there's just
And
lag.
together they make
Who
Captain
knows?
Planet. Yeah.
Spaceship.
Thank you. That's a noun. Okay, so I'll
Okay.
put spaceship as the noun, and I'll change ear to body part.
Okay.
I think there's
What else? They
probably
need
a
an
delay
adjective?
to the...
Yeah,
it seems like there must
Yeah.
be a delay.
And then
That's
we
okay. We can be patient. We'll just talk a lot in between each.
I know when I would chat on this when we did the other streaming thing, it would be like so many seconds later that it would show up. And I'd be like, it's over now. The joke
Yeah.
did not land.
The moment is fast.
Yeah, the rewatch thing, people were like going for it on the chat too.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
just like
It was
hard,
very
it was hard
AOL.
to keep.
Yeah.
Even
That
like the
was your,
wind, it was pretty AOL.
Yeah.
We'll put some AOL in our
You did
flashback
pronounce it
box.
correctly.
Oh, yay.
Hey, Kristina, want to give me a random number?
5.
Yeah, Jenny says there's pretty major lag. Sorry. We'll give you a clue and then we'll talk for a minute and we'll check and then we'll talk.
At the end, it all makes sense.
Yeah. Why don't we give them like a couple clues to work on?
We need a lot of
Clues, whatever they're
adjectives. We
called.
need 4 adjectives, and then a place, and then a verb.
Oh, Anya is listing some of them out in the chat. Thank you, Anya. Sorry if you're sending me other messages. I'm
Not
trying to do too many things at a time. That's what the whole day has felt like, just like too many things at a time. But it's okay.
My brain is also lagging.
Aw, sorry.
I feel
your
you,
brain
Emily.
is lagging.
We there.
Yeah.
Oh, sapphire.
Oh, sapphire is an adjective.
Yeah.
No, yeah, sorry. I closed the thing.
Someone said yellow as well for an adjective.
Jenny would say yellow for an adjective.
We still need
That's
two
very
more,
on
so.
brand for Jenny.
Someone said, oh, Zoe said sticky.
You guys are really good at word choices. I'll
Yeah.
say that. This is going to be great because I know what the passage that we're working towards is here. And
Someone
it's
could do
gonna
a
be good.
plural noun and a singular noun as well. Is there another adjective by chance? England?
Jenny had yellow.
I
Did you
already
get
put
that?
yellow.
Yeah.
I'm going to use England as a noun.
Cool.
Did you get sticky?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Maybe one more. And a verb in the past tense also.
Whew. This is intense grammar stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that.
Another place would also be great. Sorry. There's a lot of these.
Oh, someone is tweeting that they are watching the live stream
Oh,
to
wow.
help fund us. Thank you, whoever is tweeting that right now. I'll look
Yes.
at it more closely when I'm not trying to keep up
We
with the
have
chat also.
bicycles.
Ooh.
That's plural, right?
Yes, it is.
I love that I had to confirm.
It has an S at the end, so that's a good clue.
Right.
Is the lighting holding up okay for you guys? When we started, there was sunlight, and now there's not.
It really was. Yeah.
That's why I set us up facing the window, and the sun went down. It felt like really fast.
Stonehenge.
Good
Got it.
choices, everyone.
I know.
I'm so creative.
We would
When
be
I do this game, I'm always like red dog. You know, like really
bad.
really basic
Good.
words.
Yeah.
Is there a verb?
France. Sorry.
Do you have any
Just
verbs?
announcing
No verbs in there right now. Send us some verbs,
I'll
friends.
use, did you say France?
Yeah.
I can use France as a different noun.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say as a verb. I was like, can you?
I
can.
France all the time. France all day. No.
Some adjectives and some verbs, and a plural noun.
I hope we're not being too loud, but also we're supposedly in like the con section of the hotel. So
Yeah.
hopefully everyone
I
is just
think it's
not
okay
for-
because, what is this? Like 7 o'clock?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
also it's not like people are gonna be sleeping. I just don't want to be super loud. Jenny says, "Can you remind?"
Anya
oh,
did
Anya's
it.
on it. Thank you. Why am I looking at the
42,
thing?
43, okay.
Are these lotto numbers?
They're the numbers you're gonna pledge. You just committed to pledge that much.
Someone pick one of those numbers.
Just
42.
Thank you.
isn't 42 also like the answer to the universe or whatever in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
I think so. I think you're right. Or it's like an obscure number like that.
Yeah, I think it's 42.
Is there any plural nouns or adjectives or verbs?
Emily, have we used Spelunk yet? Did we use Spelunk?
Oh, I don't think
Yeah.
we did.
Oh, put Spelunk
Yeah,
in there because that's a good one.
Good eye, Emily.
Oh, Zoe says that's why I suggested 42. Good,
Oh.
we're on the same wavelength, I guess.
All right.
Mouse.
Mouse.
For a noun.
I'll
Do you
use
need a mouse?
I was like, for mouse?
plural. I'm going to use mice for plural noun.
Baking for a verb.
Baking and beanies.
I will use
Baking beanies. I like alliteration.
baking. And now I believe we just need a verb past tense. Was there another verb in there?
Baking. Did you get baking?
I got baking.
I
No.
think I saw another one besides that.
And then 2 more adjectives.
Wow, this is a lot.
It's worth it.
Thank you, everyone.
I know it's kind of a long Mad Lib, but
Yeah.
you'll appreciate it
Yeah.
when you get to
And we appreciate your words. All
Yes.
of them. All of the nouns.
What you're actually doing right now is writing a scene for season 2.
Yeah.
So Anna and Fred are going to go spelunking, and then while baking, it's a new sport. None of that's real. Don't believe me.
Spelaking. Sorry.
Spelunking. It's a really extreme sport. Where you
Right.
bake in a cave.
You have to get it all down there.
It's like a caveman.
Start that
thing.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 adjectives. Oh, still Anya. Trying to keep us on track.
Anya, thank you so much for being the brain today.
Tired. Ah.
Good
Good one.
And it's on brand. I love it.
Yes. I like your boots, Kristina. No one can see them,
Thank you.
but they're very cool. Ash and I are still in our sloppier clothes. So we're going to
There's also
ourselves up for the
fluffy.
Q&A in a bit.
I don't know.
Fluffy, and we just need one more adjective then.
One more
adjective. Will it be you? Will it be you? Or you? It's all the same direction.
Come on
One webcam. Who's going to get the last adjective? This is like intense for me right now.
Oh, wait, is there? Oh, there's more. There was just on the second page.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more to the...
So
we're not
spoiler
done.
alert.
So we'll use beanie because someone is a beanie for a noun. Then we need another noun and another verb.
Okay, well, escaped is something.
Escaped is a verb. I'll use that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I knew that.
No. Sorry, I didn't mean to
No,
lesson.
that was just me being insecure about whether I said that.
I want everyone to appreciate that Anya is texting me stuff and
participating.
and well, no, but the best thing was I got a text and I was like, what is happening? Because I got a text from Fred Wentworth and I forgot that while filming we needed something to show up from Fred Wentworth on a phone.
Nice.
So Anya is in my phone as Fred Wentworth, and normally
Love
we
it.
just Facebook message, so it doesn't come up very often. But I was like, why am I getting a text from Fred
Well, now
Wentworth?
you've spoiled
And
the real finale.
Sorry.
Where
And I
Anya
was
is
like-
Fred Wentworth.
This whole time.
Oh, yes. I was like, is Peter texting me? Oh, no.
Right.
It's Anya, so...
Anya's actually like catfishing Anna, but there's a real guy that keeps like popping up.
It's very modern twist that we're taking, you know.
Emily,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use oh boy as a noun and just use boy. We need one
There
more
it is.
adjective.
One more.
One more.
One more for real this
How
time?
about rational? Can I suggest things? Can it be rational?
Yeah,
'Cause that'd
we're
be
gonna
funny.
go with rational, my friends.
All right.
Sorry if you're suggesting adjectives and it hasn't
I
been
know.
expressed yet.
Someone submits
Don't
a
worry,
paragraph.
there's more Mad Libs to come, I think, right? There's more than one in that doc. Yeah.
But I don't know, this is kind of a painful experience. We'll see if we get to the side.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Alright, so what
It's
have you created?
Here we go.
I can leap no longer in silence. I must speak to you by such means as are within my reach. You pierce my brain. I am half spaceship, half tree. Tell me not that I am
Doctor
too
Who
sapphire, that such yellow feelings are gone forever.
Hmm.
I offer myself to you again with an ear, very Van Gogh, even more your own than when you almost broke it 5 years and a half ago. Dare not say that man forgets sooner than England.
That's actually a quote.
pretty-
Yeah, I say that all the time.
That his love has an earlier death. I have tired none but you. Unjust I may have been, sticky and fluffy I have been, but never inconstant. You alone have brought me to Stonehenge. For you alone I think and plan. Have you not seen this? Can you fail to have understood my bicycles? I have not waited I have not waited even these 42 days. Could I have read your feelings as I think you must have penetrated mine? Why couldn't we switch the word penetrated? Why was that not a word that you switched on? Yeah.
Pitch Perfect, not a good enough reason to use the word penetrate.
I can hardly bake. I am every instant hearing something which overpowers me. You sink your voice, but I can distinguish the mice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can too.
Something which overpowers me. Oh no, I messed it up. You distinguish the mice of that voice, which they would be lost on others. Too good to splunk creature. You do us justice, indeed. You do believe that there is true attachment and France among men.
France among men. Yes.
Believe it to be most rational, most undeviating in Fred Wentworth.
Mm. Anya says we can talk about unrelated topics while she manages Mad Libs if we want, and then we could just read it at the end.
That makes sense.
That
I
would
still
work.
have one little
If you just
passage
leave
left.
if you just leave the doc
Yeah.
up, then it will update
Here goes
magically.
for the
Google
big
Docs
finale. I must escape, uncertain of my fate. But Anya, don't do that. But I shall return hither or follow your party as soon as possible. A word, a beanie, will be enough to decide whether I enter your father's boy. Even there, never. That took a turn.
I think we should steal this thing, and Anna should send Fred a beanie to show that she's in love.
Yes.
At the end of the show.
After he enters my father's boy.
Yikes.
Yikes. I am sticky and fluffy. That's how I feel right now.
Well, my friends, that is a spoiler to season 2. That is what the letter will be.
You've been waiting for the big rewrite of the letter, and that's what we wanted.
I love it.
Yes, Zoe, you're right.
Please don't enter her father's boy. It's okay, Zoe. We will not. It's in my contract. That will never happen.
Half spaceship, half tree was the best. Okay, Anya is going to manage Mad Living in the chat while we chat in real life.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I was just thinking how my Instagram bio should be half spaceship, half tree.
Please change it. I hope that you do.
I will. I will change it if someone pledges.
Oh my god, someone pledge so that she can change it. Does anybody have questions while we're waiting for Anya?
Yeah, throw out questions if you have them. If you are just joining us, once again, I think I might have seen a few people that weren't in the chat earlier. Any dollar... No, I'm describing that poorly. I'm going to start over. Every dollar that you pledge gets you one entry to win the TGI Femme / exclusive Gay Sprinkles sticker. So, pledge. Only during the live stream.
Oh, I was like celebrity adjectives, but I forgot that was Anya. Wait, can we participate, Anya? If we don't cheat and look at it?
I'm not looking at it, so.
Well, I just won't look at it, and then just send me a message when it's done.
Other things we could talk about.
I don't know.
How are you liking living in LA?
A lot. I went to film school out here. I lived here before, so it's the great return that I've been waiting for. It's good though. The weather beats Chicago. Yeah, and I see.
Sorry, Anya.
Yeah, just want to see the post of like how it's still snowing or things like that. I'm just like, cool.
Because you grew up in Florida.
I grew up in Miami. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
so you're warm weather person.
Yeah, and I mean, I lived in New York for a while, and it didn't bug me as much in New York. It's just Chicago. The days just seem shorter.
Anya says we can participate. Fred Wentworth says we can participate.
Yes, Fred. Thankfully,
Leonardo DiCaprio. Sorry.
Love it. You've been holding on to that gem.
I have.
She's like, can we participate? Celebrity now? Yeah. So can we participate? Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, I just thought of it.
Not Tom Hanks.
Not Tom Hanks, damn it. Okay, actually, this is a good question for the chat. So I brought...
Question.
I ordered a Tom Hanks t-shirt, and I want to wear it tonight at the con. But the con is like a femme/con.
Yeah. And so is Tom Hanks.
But then I said, I was like, no one dislikes
He's
Tom
pretty
Hanks.
femme/.
Is that a weird thing? Discuss. Tell me if I should wear this. I could also alternatively wear the White Heart shirt. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did bring the White Heart logo shirt from episode 2 that Ash could wear.
Yeah. I think you should use
vote
Jenny's
now
instead of mine.
Oh, someone's saying pushing daisies. I don't know what we're like. I haven't even been paying attention to the categories, but I feel like there's just a lot of good things up on the screen there.
Actually, I like Lily James best. I'm just voting for things.
I know. This is a totally different chat now.
Yeah.
I should have made a Lily James t-shirt. We were talking, like, had I known about, like, the Independent Spirit Awards, I would have made a Laura Dern shirt. You know, that would have been
great.
Fun.
Wow. The Tom Hanks shirt is also cool, so.
Jenny agrees with me that I can wear my Tom Hanks shirt.
I agree with you, too. I think that's totally cool. There's nothing...
Tom Hanks is cool.
What if he's in the room? He won't be.
I think that would be...
I think we're going to have bigger concerns if Tom Hanks is in the room.
I don't even know how to...
Oh my god, fun story.
What a great meet cute. How'd you and Tom meet? Well, it was an obscure femme/convention in Long Beach. And I was wearing a shirt. He was there for some reason, unbeknownst to everyone.
That would be amazing.
Yes, I was just about to mention that, Anya. So, fun story.
Yes.
We had this pledge. It was pretty late at night, or it was almost we were gonna go. I think it was late for me, maybe not for you because time zones.
Yeah, time zones.
And then all of a sudden in the chat, I think it was Anya who was like, Tom Hanks pledged? ? And then you were like, what? And then I flipped out. I was like, what? And then Anya was like, no, clearly someone's playing a joke on us. Because why would Tom Hanks pledge $100? It's really random.
I mean,
and then it was one of my best friends.
Was it Savannah?
It was Savannah.
Savannah also was our photographer and PA for one day during the shoot.
So I angrily
Tom Hanks really did work on our show.
How could
remember that day that Tom Hanks was our PA and took photos for us?
Of course.
Yeah.
The postcard.
Okay, Mad Lib 2 is ready.
Oh, okay, let's go.
That was so much faster.
Yeah,
does somebody else want to read it? Or it's a script.
Oh boy. I mean, should we have more than one?
There's more than 3 characters, though.
You and I can read it? Oh, okay.
Just change your voices.
I'll read it. Okay, I'll
my
try.
acting jobs are good.
Yes.
I just want to be a viewer.
Okay.
Wait, are you just doing it?
Read all the partners. Okay.
Why don't I say the character name and then you read the dialogue?
Okay, sure. Sophie. Hi, welcome. Come on in. I'm Zoe.
Henrietta.
Hi, I'm Emily. This is my brother Jenny. We're Lily James's siblings.
Ben.
Not their siblings.
Lewis.
How do you do the scroll on your computer? I don't know how to do it. Sorry. He's my hedgehog.
Ben.
I brought these.
Sophie.
Shiny contributions are always welcome here. Come on in.
Shiny contributions.
Fred.
Hi, I'm Taylor Swift.
Lewis.
Tell me about Disneyland.
Yeah, that's a better line. Fred.
Oh, you've read my blog.
Lewis.
Of course, I saw you on Pushing Daisies a few years back, actually. Oh my gosh. I wish Fred had been on Pushing Daisies.
Fred.
Bring back Pushing Daisies so Fred Wentworth can be a character in it.
But first, pledge to our show.
Yeah. Bring back
then Pushing Daisies. Our budget's much smaller. Oh no, that was one of my first elephants.
Lewis.
I thought it was great. You were so lovely.
Oh, I want to picture the scene.
I know. I could hear it.
Yeah,
I was like, I've just watched this so many times.
I could hear it. Tell me about Disneyland.
Tell me about Disneyland. I can see him practicing there.
Disneyland. That's another part that we cut was the voices.
Oh,
part of that?
No, because you only came in for a little bit to take photos on day one.
Yeah.
Because you weren't in the party scene. So, yeah, this is a sort of funny, weird story. So the very, very first thing we did, I think, was all of us that would fit went in the bathroom and recorded these anxiety whispers. There were supposed to be the voices in Lewis's head.
In the original script was Lewis was hearing all these voices.
So when he's looking in the mirror, it was supposed to be people laughing at him and making fun of him and stuff. So we just all went in there and said really mean things in mean whisper voice into the mic.
You have this somewhere?
Yeah.
Is this what you send someone who scorns you in some way?
I think that's what we're gonna do now. Yeah. So.
But Lewis.
Yeah, so then in editing it was really
weird
and creepy, and it felt really horror film. Actually, I think Anya used a little bit of it in the horror film parody trailer.
Yeah,
Anya can confirm that in the thing. But yeah, it was really fun and also weird to do. I felt really mean because I kept just coming up with horrible things.
It was also the first day we met Derek. We're like, "Hey, Derek, what up? You're playing a character named Lewis."
I feel like Derek wasn't in the room though,
but I feel like he kept trying to peek in.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Okay, yes. I was like,
I felt mean because you saying things specific to Derek. Not even about Lewis. Things about him, from his resume and shit. He's just like, what? Wait a minute.
Can you
that
really
was
sort of
Anya says yes, I did. Yeah, that was a weird, random way to start. I mean, it was a good icebreaker, I guess.
Everyone be mean about him.
Everyone crowd into the bathroom and say mean things. And then you're best friends forever after that.
Yeah. That's
Like, you've just met him and you're like,
I meant, like, the set. Like, go explore the set.
I think it was just the way you said it was
It just
funny.
so
Like, I
happens
was
that
not
it's
against the concept. It was just a funny thing. Killed everyone with really great stories is what I remember. I feel like we were, like, in the other room trying to, like, get everything ready for whatever was next, stressing out, and I was just like, man, they're having a lot of fun in the other room.
yeah. No, it was pretty fun, but everyone's so chill on that cast. So.
Oh, also, yeah, Anya's now making fun of the fact that you say washroom instead of bathroom. So now
Do
you're
people
just
not say
being...
washroom here?
No.
They only say,
totally
but
Canadian.
like, if there's no bathtub
Restroom.
restroom.
Yeah, restroom.
Okay.
And, like, on public signs, I know sometimes in Canada it says washroom, never here.
Yeah, because you wash
never.
up in a washroom. Okay.
No, I get it.
Well,
No,
in the script-
it makes sense, but we do not use it.
See, like, that's the thing in the script that I would totally, like, I don't know why we would use the word washroom, but I would totally use the word washroom without thinking twice about it.
Yeah.
And you guys would be like, what is this?
Yeah.
And I'd be like, restroom sounds weird. Like,
Yeah. I mean, it all sounds
You
weird
need
me.
to show her a show so that the rest of us have to do Canadian English. Because we all did British for
it's
Hazel
true.
at one time.
Blah.
But yeah, we
Was
did
that in Canadian?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a Canadian laugh.
It was like, well, in my original show, like, Nottingham, in my head, it's, like, very Americanized. Like, I didn't want
Yeah.
to make it just Canada. And I think it was Anya. I was like, yeah, your main actress sounds really Canadian. I was like, does she? I didn't
She
even
does,
know
though, yeah.
Love it.
She's sitting there like, about this and about that. So I really like Canadian accent.
It wasn't at that
It
level, but it
wasn't,
was
no, it
definitely a Canadian accent.
She's from Toronto. We don't have that big of a Canadian accent.
Well, she did.
Washroom.
Oh, and
Anya
Anya...
is ready.
Yes. She's texting me. I did see it in the chat, and then I got distracted. The next Mad Lib is ready if you want to look at it.
Does anybody else want to read it?
Kristina, do you want to read this one?
It's short.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay. What is it, Lisette? Did Timmy fall down the anxiety?
Oh no!
I didn't even know this was what we were signing up to
like
read.
too real of a... Yeah, it's funny that we gave you the one that
I know. Okay, if you don't tell me what's stressed, I can't help you.
Why is this one so real?
Okay.
Went dark.
Okay, well, it's not because of anybody, alright? I just didn't want to... Oh, wait, that just says verb.
Run. Love. Catch.
I just didn't want a verb. It was 53 years ago, alright? Yikes.
It's been 53 years.
And not that it's any of your business. But I'm over it now, you know? And I'm totally fine with him knitting there. And everyone fighting to his stories and getting to know, oh my god, I'm talking to a sweater. I just love how
like senile.
Yeah, because when at the moment it turned from 53, all of the words related to an elderly home, like Anna's all like, it was 53 years ago.
So here's the deal, guys. If we can't make season 2 now, maybe over the next 50 years we can raise
I would
enough
love it.
money.
Right?
It's just like a really long game persuasion. Like they've really stayed in love,
Right.
not just for 8 years.
Yeah. There was a
For
tweet.
58
I don't remember
years.
when that tweet was, but we were all LOLing, but it was like, what if Rational Creatures waits 8 years for the next season? And I was like, that would be too meta.
Yeah, that's too much. 53 now. I'll do 53 years.
seems
I would just love it. Anna's knitting. Oh. It'd
So
be
good.
great.
It's a web series about knitting. So.
Yeah, her sister's just
I haven't done a web series about knitting yet.
Right. Just have Fred come to the same, like,
Retirement
old folks
home.
that she's at.
Yeah,
And
I
he's
feel
in
like
the
it's
door,
kind of
like the room next
It's kind
door.
of like the Notebook, but better. For
Right,
you, Jenny,
yeah.
will redeem the netbook.
Yeah.
The Notebook. Jenny, like, famously hates the Notebook. I mean, I don't like the Notebook, but Jenny really doesn't like the Notebook.
We'll do it better.
A better Notebook.
It'll be great.
Someone channeling the personality of Grandma Yana from The Nanny right now.
Yes! The Nanny. Sorry, I haven't heard anyone throw it back, and I love
the Nanny when I was like a kid, and it's probably on Hulu or something.
It's actually nowhere. P.S.
Yeah,
nowhere. It's like not allowed to stream. Like some
Netflix
CBS.
hire me because like they get rid of Friends, but then they don't put anything to replace it.
Like,
Frasier, where's the
Well,
Nanny?
I don't think they got rid of Friends. I think NBC or whoever owns it was like, we're gonna do our own.
Okay, fine, but like if you know, they
Yeah.
knew it was coming because HBO Max now has.
There are all these
Yeah.
contract agreements though for getting things streaming and distribution. And I read a while ago that because the Nanny is CBS and some CBS things like won't put their things up. I don't know.
Well, isn't CBS coming out with their own
Jenny,
show?
why? That was about the Notebook.
All right, that was a great Mad Lib. I felt like
That was pretty great.
I want to see Rational Creatures Season 3, which takes place in the future.
Everyone, it's the half spaceship, half tree.
Right.
So it's
I'm
sort
half
of
spaceship.
It's sort of a Doctor Who thing where Fred is
Oh my
like,
god, I love
his
it.
consciousness is in the spaceship, but there's also like this tree growing in the spaceship
I love
that is him.
This seems like something I'd binge.
And Anna is now a passenger on the spaceship, and she's like, "It's you after all these years." Oh, after all.
Right. Oh, half spaceship, half tree.
Okay, I think they're gonna do the
Sticky
last
and
Mad Lib,
fluffy.
or the next one. I don't know how many there are in there.
I think they're doing the next one. Yeah.
I'll be down.
Anyone new in the chat who hasn't heard about the giveaway, I hope you all are pledging, just right and left. Throw another $1 in every minute. If everyone threw in $1 for the next 2,500 minutes,
just
we would reach our goal.
Make it rain here at our live chat.
My problem is that I keep checking the thing, but I don't remember what number it was at before, so I don't know.
Just check the email. Oh, there is a pledge, a $10 pledge.
What?
Thank you.
Hey, I guess I have to change my Instagram bio to half a spaceship, half a tree.
I mean, it's a pretty solid Instagram bio.
I think so. 2 more rounds. God, you guys are going so fast.
I know. Now that they're doing it,
we
in the
were
chat,
definitely
it's
holding
like,
you back.
Boom, boom, boom.
Like
lag.
we were making everything back.
Maybe we should just let them make season 2.
Yeah.
We should do like a fan film contest.
Oh my gosh. Like, or let them do an episode.
Or just like do your take on episode
but only
5
in Mad Lib.
Do it with puppets. Do it with.
Oh my
Speaking
god!
of, there's a really hilarious video on our channel that's Anya recapping Persuasion, drunk with puppets, and everyone should go watch it. It's a older video, but it's on there. You can find it.
Maybe we could put the sound clip of like a moment in like our show on TikTok so that people can like.
Oh, is that how TikTok works?
I don't know.
Ash's trying to learn TikTok for us.
Someone can explain TikTok
she's
to us.
she's not the youngest one. Like your Hazel's I was gonna be like, you're slightly.
I'm just
youngest,
in
but
with the
you're
cool
not.
kids.
That's not true at all.
Hello, fellow kids.
Never go on a live chat on the internet and say, hello, fellow kids. Just advice. Advice for everyone out there.
We're just.
By the way, Rational Creatures does have a TikTok. It has 2 videos on it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm trying to learn it so we can use it.
Yeah, we don't really understand how it works. It seems like fun when I see videos like reshared from it on Twitter, but yeah, I'm terrible at math and I couldn't remember.
Okay, we don't have to shout out that I'm super old either. Like, it's unnecessary.
Not super old, just slightly older than
Ash is just like the oldest one. No big
Your
deal.
birthday's like a month before Anya and mine or something.
Me working at the middle school.
Excellent. I met someone at the con earlier who was a middle school librarian, and I was like, that sounds like both an amazing and a terrible job.
Yeah. I mean, I hung out at my library in middle school, like, all the time. It's where I know. I know. I had one
great. I think that's great.
In a library, you say?
Right.
Yes.
Well, yeah, it was like, me and my friends would get together and skip lunch and go to the library instead.
Ash is 53 years older. So
53!
I knitted, but like in between scenes.
Right.
Squishy. That's a good adjective.
Squishy, like, hot. Wow. These are some choices, friends. I can't tell if Jenny's suggesting a word or just responding.
Squishy, hot, and gross.
I like mundane too. It was a mundane day.
Mm-hmm. Very Jane Austen.
Yeah.
That's
Just
actually
like
a very
squishy.
Jane Austen-y word.
Mm-hmm.
Mundane. Do you want food, by the way, anyone? I offer to the intern.
Well, like,
You guys want
I want to eat, but I don't really want to, like, eat on camera.
Yeah,
so now I'm like,
yeah.
I guess I'll just eat some food when we're done.
You don't want to provide some ASMR of chewing sounds to everyone?
Eating some brie.
That's how we get our extra video.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
We patch into like a really specific kink. All of a sudden, oh man, everyone's pledging.
Pledge to
My first web series, at some point, like, one of the girls, this is a terrible story, yeah, sprained her ankle, and, I mean, in the story, that's, like, a thing, and we stupidly called the video something about sprains, and then the video got put in, like, a foot fetish playlist, and it has way more views than any other video on the channel. It's really upsetting. And there's, like, no way to take it out of the playlist. Like, I don't think it still really gets views now, because it's been a long time, but for a while I kept being like, why does this video have so many views? And I eventually, like, hunted down through the YouTube analytics, and I was like, no, why?
That's horrible
It's really upsetting.
and weirdly amazing, but horrible.
It makes
Yikes.
sort of a funny story, but also, like, a little gross.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, careful.
Or,
when
like,
you try
it was,
those
like,
things.
foot injury specific, I think, and I was
Oh my
like,
god.
The
Why?
moral to the story
So
is don't name any
don't
video.
put the word sprain in your YouTube video
Or foot.
title. Yeah.
Although I have to say, guys, if you're into sprains and feet,
Go
no
watch that
shade.
video.
No shade. It's all good. Go watch the video. Enjoy that.
Pledge $500
Yes.
so you can make your own friend of blog.
About
Ew, no, I don't think that is within
Maybe
the
we should
allowable
put,
themes.
like,
Sorry,
yeah.
we might put a disclaimer on the blog.
Within reason. Must be approved
I think
by.
it does say within reason,
Okay.
so we get to decide what's within reason. I love looking at the chat and just being like, prisms, Alabama, cheese, like, it's great. Everyone is having a lot of fun.
Friends, does anyone have any Valentine's Day plans? I say to the people watching this stream.
oh no, burn.
No, I mean, we're the ones doing this
We went to
stream.
Target to buy cheese, chocolate, and tampons a while ago, and we were like, oh my gosh, we're two single girls at Target buying cheese and
Fun
chocolate
game. Jesse
and
needs some
tampons.
That's great.
So, Kristina's like, I don't want to be emerging. I quit. Kill me off.
And
We're normalizing
Monica gets hit by a
menstruation,
bus.
okay? This is my plan. What? Oh, Valentine's Day plan. Oh, coming to the stream.
I thought you were
Good
talking about
job.
like the foot videos, and I was confused. I was like, that's not the Jenny I know.
Yes, you don't know where that.
That's true. I don't. Yeah.
Well,
this is our
congratulations!
Valentine's Day
You made a
plans as
great
well.
Valentine's Day
Yeah,
plan.
this is wonderful. Ignore all that stuff.
Tanner
about
bought
the
herself
cheese
flowers
tampons.
and went to therapy. Also
Aw,
a great
I
plan.
love that.
Oh,
You guys are making great Valentine's choices.
for sure. I never buy myself flowers though, because I don't have a vase.
You just lay there.
Just
So
grab a
literally they
drinking
just
glass.
instantly die.
You just like lay them on your bed right.
There you go. Yes, sprinkle rose petals on your own bed.
Excellent. Yeah. No, I'm just very lazy about it, and like I won't. Like I'll grab a
You said that
drinking
almost
glass.
Canadian.
Did
there.
I?
That about sounded really Canadian. Ash is rubbing off
Oh
on you.
no. This is
Spend
how
some time with the Canadians.
This is how it starts, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard of this on the internet.
I don't think I say about weird.
I don't think you do.
Good
either.
night, Emily,
Apparently I
who's
do.
going to bed because it's 9:45. We
Oh,
have to stay
time
up
zone.
late because our screening doesn't start till 8, and we're
Good
going to
night,
be tired.
Emily.
Some of us,
Happy Valentine's.
but we're jealous of your going to bed at 9:45. At least I am, personally. I had to get up at like 4 something to catch my flight this morning.
Oof.
So, and we're getting up pretty early. We're going to go to Warner Brothers studio tour in the morning. So,
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Me too.
So
It's fun.
fun fact about me: I'm obsessed with Friends.
Oh, okay.
Like it has
Ash
not
is
aged
excited.
well. I know, but I've been watching it since I was literally like born.
Yes.
So I'm obsessed. So I like might ugly cry tomorrow. It's a thing.
Aw.
My outfit is kind of friends.
Love it.
Anya says the next Mad Lib is ready.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, let's see. I can read it if no one else wants to.
Okay, while you read, I'm going to eat.
All right, here we go.
Just chew quietly.
Vanity was the beginning and the end of Sir Walter Elliot's character. Vanity of person and of situation. He had been remarkably elated in his youth, and at 3.14 was still a very fine helmet. Few women could think more of their package than he did.
Oh boy.
Wow, that
Nor
fit nicely.
could the valet of any new made lord be more delighted with the place being held in society. He considered the blessing of beauty as sneaky, only to the blessing of a needle. And to Sir Walter Elliot, who united these cakes, was the constant object of his confused respect and devotion. His squishy looks and his rank had one fair claim on his attachment, since to them he must have owned a rainbow of a very snowy character to anything deserved by his own. Lady Tanner had been an excellent woman, hot and gross,
Aww.
whose judgment and conduct, if they might be pardoned the youthful infatuation which made her Lady Tanner, had never required indulgence afterwards. I can't read this properly.
It's like some of Austen's wordier prose. I feel
Yeah,
like.
it's also like with these words, I'm trying not to laugh. She had humored, or softened, or concealed his prisms, and promoted his real respectability for 34 years. And though not the very happiest being in the world herself, had found enough in her cheeses, her candles, and her parties to attach her to life
She's living her best
and
life.
make it no matter of indifference to her when she was called on to quit them. 3 girls, the 2 eldest, 11 and number, was a mundane legacy of a mother to bequeath. A mundane charge, rather, to confide in the authority of guidance of a cheesy, speedy father. She had, however, one very intimate friend, a sensible, deserving woman who had been brought, by strong attachment to herself, to settle close by her, in the village of Alabama. And on her kindness and advice, Lady Tanner mainly relied for the best help and maintenance of the good principles and instruction which she had been anxiously giving her sheep. Good job, friends.
Good job reading that.
Yeah,
I feel like that was the
wordy.
hardest one to
that
read.
One
Yeah.
was pretty wordy.
And now Riley
Respect
to
the person
Russell is
who spent a lot of Valentine's Day rewatching Rational Creatures for the 15th time in a row. Good job, friend.
I spend most of my Valentine's Day watching like rom-coms and stuff. So it's very fitting that we're here talking about it.
Yeah.
If we weren't doing Q&A tonight, I'd be making Ash watch to all the boys too, because she hasn't had a chance yet.
No, I haven't seen it
Because
yet.
travel.
I saw it yesterday.
Do you like it? Was it good?
Yeah, I mean, it was what I wanted it to do.
Yeah, exactly.
It filled the right void. I hated that I said it. Sorry. It's like there's nowhere to go from there.
Okay, Anya says let's take a break from Mad Libs. We really only have about 10 more minutes to go, so if you all have more questions,
Yeah.
throw them at us. Don't forget, 10 more minutes to pledge. Every $1 gets you an entry right now. Well,
True
last I
story.
looked, there was not a lot happening on that front, so you probably have a pretty good chance of winning that sticker right now.
Lady Tanner, I like it.
Mm.
It's a good.
Yes, very good. I can see Tanner doing that. Tanner was one of my actors in Twincidents. She played Angel.
Oh, hi. Why? Sorry, go ahead.
I'm about to change my Instagram bio.
Okay, I'm going to open the questions on here
Here's-
so I
I
can...
have a
Oh, you
question.
have them. Yeah.
Why
have
did
the
you
laptop
choose
now.
to adapt Persuasion? That's actually a question we're probably going to be asked today, so we should have an answer prepared.
A little bit, okay, maybe a lot bit, because no one had yet. There had been a couple sort of false starts to web series that never really got off the ground. Hopefully ours, it's a real start, but hopefully it gets off the ground. Yeah, we were all in a group chat related to web series something with a couple other people, and then kind of started being like, maybe we should play around with some ideas for Persuasion because everyone wants it.
I think people were just
and
like
we all like
joking
it,
around
and a
about
lot of
different-
people
yeah.
had different ideas. So we started brainstorm docs, and that was that was 2.5 years ago. More than that.
Yeah,
It was like summer of 2017, I think.
Yeah, maybe even
So
earlier.
forever ago, basically.
I think it was also like a few of us. I know Hazel had her own idea. Like you mentioned that. Like
Yeah,
had
I know
my own
you and
ideas.
Hazel especially had a
Yeah.
lot. I didn't have like specifics, but I was like, I'm always down to do more Austen
And
web series.
I think for both of us, we were kind of like, this is too big of a project for just me to take on.
Yeah.
And so we really wanted to do it justice, and we figured we'd combine our brains.
Yes. Just
Yeah,
mush them all together.
it worked out. I think. I don't know.
Yes. Questions? Any more questions? Yes, Tanner's house was like 80% of the sets for that show. Bless Tanner. That was amazing. Finding sets for no-budget web series is very difficult. Because that wasn't technically a no-budget web series. It was like a couple $100 budget web series.
If you live in the Chicago area and know a friend who might lend their place to us,
yes,
let us
either
know.
for us to stay in or to film in or both.
We will make their house messy, but then clean it up and provide some tabbouleh.
Bazooly.
Oh man, Instagram, it won't let me change it. It's being very...
Did you
Are you on the Wi-Fi?
get on the Wi-Fi?
Oh,
It makes you put in a password.
That's true.
As most Wi-Fis do.
Yeah. Well, some, not always.
That's true. Some of them.
When I first clicked on it, I thought it was just going to be open because it was like not on. Like,
it doesn't.
You have to
show locked.
Yeah, it's not locked. But then if you like
A separate
try to
screen
go to a
pops up.
web page, a separate screen pops up. It's
What's the
weird.
password?
Here, it's right here.
Sweet. I want to say it to everyone.
Yeah, I know. I was like, well, it's
Content
not
is so
a secure password anyway. So
Yeah.
I don't know if we're just like lagging on the chat or if no one is asking us questions. Come on, friends.
Anything you want to know, this is the time.
This is the time.
Yes. Score.
Anya's like, I can't remember what questions we submitted for the Q&A
Neither
today.
can we. So
Yeah,
we're kinda
it was through a
nervous
Google
about it.
form, so we realized we couldn't look back at them. And they were also like suggestions. They were more guidelines than actual rules. So
Yeah,
who knows what
John.
they're going to ask us tonight.
No worries. Part of me is terrified they're
So-
going to be like, why'd you make this? It sucks. And I'm going to be like,
I don't think any place.
No, they
I
didn't do
invite
that.
you.
yeah, I
They're just
hope
here to
not.
burn you. They're like, oh, can't
This is
wait.
where we actually roast them.
Right.
It's like that washroom scene with Derek's character all over again. You know?
Oh my god, yeah. They
Oh,
just
gosh.
say a bunch of things that are
Wow.
mean to you. And, oh, no, it's
How do
part
you
of
like
it.
this
We
Like,
didn't
don't
sign
worry.
for a roast, guys.
Yeah.
Tanner, Lady Tanner asks, what is most challenging about adapting Persuasion to a modern setting?
It's not a modern story. I think we made it modern, but I don't think it's... There's a lot of...
It is and it isn't. Like, I feel like there's a lot that's still really relatable.
But I
And-
think even with the whole thing of to like why we struggle with this all the time, it's like, but like in Persuasion, it's very easy to understand why Anne makes the decision to leave Fred. I think it's harder to understand it in a modern setting,
That's true.
and I think we talk about that constantly.
That's true. We do. Yes, we do talk about that a lot. I'm not going to say more because I get into season 2 spoilers. Can you talk about putting together the sets, inspiration, challenges, hacks? We built them out of Legos. It's pretty easy.
Really?
Yeah, what?
Just she said putting together. I was like, yes, we built them.
I was like, what?
I was like,
How is that in?
I thought you guys made mock-ups via Legos. And I was like, whoa, this was way more intense than I thought. I'm like, I
That would have
didn't
been
think of it.
super
Yeah.
cool. No, Anya did draw us some little like floor plans because we
didn't know the space
here to see. I mean, here
Right.
it's Chicago.
Sometimes it's hard to write for a space you don't know, which is probably why in the script a lot of it's like they were sitting. We don't know
She
what the
sent
space
us
is
little
gonna look like.
diagrams. But as far as more like set dressing and deciding what rooms were going to be what and stuff like that.
A lot of it was like a lot of it was obviously based on where we were and what was already there. We can't bring in a separate
We used
sofa.
the same house for Sophie and Marisol because we were like, they live in the same apartment building, so their house could look the same. So the kitchen that you see looks the same because they live in identical apartments.
But we changed stuff up. I think
yeah.
we more like you can see Jessamyn's fashion video, and she talks a little bit about just like how she did everyone's like fashion and why everyone's wearing what they're wearing, and I think that kind of translate nicely to the set as well, like in terms of Anna's bedroom.
Yeah, the colors and all that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was Anna's bedroom was probably the thing that we like decorated the most because it was, as I said, like a college boy house, so there was
nothing
that big. It was hideous.
Yeah.
No
became
offense if
cute,
one of
yeah.
those boys is on this stream, but your house wasn't pretty. Sorry.
Also, sweep your floors.
Yeah, seriously. It was kind of gross.
Like, I sweeped for them at one point, so I was like, I can't stand that.
Yeah. So, yeah, we knew we wanted that ocean poster quite early on. That image, which is now, like, our brand emoji, was, like, early in Pinterest boards and stuff. And just, like, a lot of ocean and water imagery was a big thing. Blues and purples.
Because it's part of the book as well. Like, that's inspired from the book, straight from.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember doing very early on, like, these documents that were, like, how do you kind of picture the show being and looking? Like, we each just wrote something and then sent them to each other to read all at once to kind of be like, are we on the same page? Are we not on the same page?
That's smart.
Yeah, and,
because we
I
didn't
feel
want
like
someone
the water,
to write, like, a satire,
like,
and then
making it, like, the way it was going to look, we all had, like, a pretty strong idea pretty early on. The Marisol stuff was pretty much, I mean, we brought little set dress things from Anya's, but the cool tapestry was already there. We can't film in that house again and access that tapestry, but we found the same one on eBay.
Nice.
So Marisol's new set house will still have that if we get to film season 2.
They were looking for a place.
And if not, then we have a random tapestry that what are we going to do with, so.
But even just, like, the knickknacks in Anna's, like, Guillermo's home. And, like, obviously their photos are real photos from them, but they
yes, Kristina and Gabby sent us childhood photos.
And we chose the one that was, like, most in character, or what we thought was most in character, and then there's, like, little knickknacks and stuff, and I had to go get a mate, like, thing.
Yes.
Which was a huge deal in my house. It was, like, a big problem, because I wasn't allowed to take the ones that were, like, at my house. It was a whole thing.
We can give you more script sneak peeks when we hit 7,500.
Yeah, Zoe.
There's a script sneak peek coming up. Zoe, you've been obviously super supportive already, but sorry.
Thank you.
At 7,500, that is when you get another script sneak peek.
Anya is asking, what scenes are you most excited for in season 2? I actually do want to know.
She also says, how hard is it to run a crowdfunding campaign?
It's hard.
It's very, like, time consuming. You just have to, like, get online and post all the time.
Yeah, I imagine.
It's very easy also to just be checking your phone and, like, checking for pledges and checking for notifications and being like, what else can I post? Where else can I do something all day long? So It's kind of all-consuming. And it's an emotional roller coaster of like, oh, we had a great day, we're totally going to make it. Oh, no pledges in 5 hours, we're definitely going to fail. So it's...
And then multiplied by 4, because we're all saying it.
Yeah, right.
They're all whispering it in a bathroom.
Pretty much. Scenes for season 2.
There's a cool question after that. Scenes for season 2 that I'm excited for. Oh, well, there's one I'm writing that I'm excited about, but I don't want to spoil that.
I know, I'm trying to think of something that's not, like, super spoilery.
They're just, like, big... Okay, the letter scene.
The letter scene, and I feel like it's going to be, like, hard, and we still need to do a bunch of writing on it, but I think, like, I'm kind of excited about, like, the Louisa Fall adaptation.
Our version of that.
Yeah.
If any 2 characters, or cast members, swap roles, who do you choose?
That is a great question.
Who would you like to play if you weren't playing Anna?
Ooh.
Riley, no. Russell.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'd put Riley as Fred.
Oh my god, he's so charismatic and charming, yeah. He could be
It would
Fred.
be like a Wishbone situation. Like when Wishbone played Mr. Darcy. Like, I think it could work.
I would play Marisol, my sister.
I think you would be good at that.
Because I feel like she gets to be so sassy and kind of do whatever she wants. Which, Anna... I'm just hoping Anna can become more like her sister and not have to just be in the closet all the time with her feelings and everything that she wants. But yeah, so Marisol would be fun. But honestly, playing Anna takes so much restraint that it's fun in a different way, because you just have to, like, the whole time, like, whatever your impulse would be, just don't do it. Which to me is so weird.
Yeah, I think in the whole cast, you're probably the person who's least naturally like their character.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the cast are, like, fairly similar in personality to their character.
Yeah, no, I'm very impulsive and say crazy things and express all the time. So that's kind of though why I was drawn to wanting to play Anna in this, is because it's more fun to do something that's not you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Change it up.
And to kind of learn why someone would act that way, you know?
Right.
What is it that makes you feel like you shouldn't be putting yourself first, and like you have to kind of fall to the background. So, yeah, but that's my answer.
I think it'd be fun to see Derek as Ben.
I was going to say Derek as Fred, because he actually read for Fred, and he was pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
he
it
read for Fred?
He did.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think it would just be fun seeing Derek in, like, Ben's clothing, and then be all, like, drinking his beer.
More like
seeing Derek
dude emo Derek.
Angsty?
Yeah,
that would be,
fun.
Yeah.
If there's any other. We considered, it was pretty close to have Stephanie, who ended up doing Henrietta, as Charlie. And then we actually wrote Henrietta back in for her, because we had just cut Henrietta to simplify things. And then we were like, we love Stephanie, let's write this back in.
Yeah.
And that was fun. And we're going to write her into more of season 2, because obviously she wasn't in our script when we wrote the really long version.
Yeah, and I think some of my favorite moments of the season 1 are, like, actually moments that aren't in the script. Like, when you were talking about Gabriela and Marisol, one of my favorite moments for that character is when she goes, like, don't use a lot of them, they're expensive.
Oh my god, I love that moment.
They're expensive. That's not in the script. Like,
she just ad-libbed that?
Yeah.
I love that girl.
No. She was the one that, like, I saw her audition tape and I was like, I think it was the first Marisol we got, but I was like, I want her.
Yeah.
Like, let's just hire her.
Compared to her.
Well, it was so great to work with her, because she really did make me feel like she was my sister. Like, she would just do little things to get it out of me, to make me feel... I just remember, in particular, in the scene where I'm... the last episode of season 1.
She says it is in the script.
Okay. Well, she did it. She delivered it really well.
Yeah, she did it really well. But I'm, like, on my laptop, and when she's teasing me and saying, like, I know that there's at least one cute girl at the coffee shop. Well, because I had told her, I was like, we're just talking, I'm like, okay, so just make me feel really embarrassed. Like, tease me, like, make me feel so that I can actually feel it. And she did. I was embarrassed for real. It was just so great, because the little gesture, I was just like, stop. Like, that's the
and
internal
it looks
feeling.
so great on, like, I don't think Anya, like, specifically directed that motion.
Well, maybe she did.
I think that was Gabby. I don't know. Shooting is like a blur. It was. Yeah. We were very tired, and it was great. But there's things where I'm like, did that happen? Were those people there on that day? I don't know. It's all a blur.
It's also, like, at this point, like, the show itself is bigger than the script was. So it's its own thing. Yeah. But Gabby was wonderful, though. I mean, just how just that whole last episode with Fred being in that room and me panicking internally, and her giving him shit too for her illness, for being like, funny how it's chronic, like, and just. Love that. And I, the whole time, felt like, no, don't give him too much. Like, I felt bad, but also I could feel like, she's probably she's always going to be on sister side of everything. So it just felt good to work with her. So.
Yeah, I love the dynamic of that whole kitchen scene. Yeah. The actors mostly directed themselves for a lot of it. Pretty much, yeah. We were all just, like, tired. So we just ran the equipment and we're like, do your lines.
You posted a picture of us from set yesterday. And every time I see a picture of me on set, I'm like, why do I look dead?
I know. My face looks just real, like really bad dark circles.
Yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
Do I look like that normally? No.
And it's because we didn't get sleep for a week. We
were pretty tired. So we should wrap up pretty quick here. I'm going to say, like, let's give it, like, 3 more minutes in case anyone else has a last-minute question.
Last question, go.
Because we got to put makeup on so we don't look dead for our Q&A. Sorry, you guys got the zombie version. I mean, Kristina's done up. She looks great. The rest of us are...
I put my wig on.
Yes.
Got to shift it a little. Yeah.
The rest of us, like, took a nap and went to Target.
I mean, I'm jealous, honestly. Those things sound great.
Just on the train with drunk people, apparently.
Basically.
Yeah.
Do we have any...
I'm trying to see if there's anything in the past.
I'm trying to see if we missed any.
What was most challenging about... No, we already did that. Okay.
As I love how I have to lean in every time.
I know.
Just like, what was that? Here we go.
53 years of age in your eyes, but mostly it's just really hard to read anymore.
Right.
Too far.
Is that Zoe? And like, I'm just
Okay.
straight
Oh, there's
up.
one.
More of a comment than a question.
Oh.
Go home, Stephanie.
I have you three are very
home.
entertaining, and thanks for telling us all these stories.
Aw.
Thanks.
That's very kind.
Thanks for coming.
We do it all for you guys.
Yeah.
Keep supporting the show. Keep bothering your rich uncles.
Or aunts.
Or aunts. Tell your friends. Every time we see something, if someone's tagging someone else, telling them to watch the show.
Yeah, see
we
something,
really
say
appreciate-
something.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
See it,
Thank you.
say it sorted, which is what
Right.
they say in England instead of see something, say
Oh.
something, and it's amazing.
I love that.
It's
better.
like every time you get on the train, it's like, see it, say it, sorted. If you see an unattended bag, whatever, it's
That's
like
so much
great.
classier.
I know.
We're
Just like
barbarians.
everything about England.
Just animals out here.
Jenny laughed a lot.
Jenny laughed a lot. Yay.
All right, friends. Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Thank
Wish us
you.
luck.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah.
Share with your friends. I know pretty much everyone in the chat are the people who've been like sharing. So thank you so much.
Yeah, we really appreciate it, and hopefully we can do this
Yes.
one more time.
Bring it to a-
Bring it to a close.
Tell your rich person. Yes.
That's
Your
right.
local rich person.
Everyone has
I
one.
love that there's just one. One per
Just
town
one.
of Alabama.
Yes. It's wealth inequality.
If we tweet Tom Hanks.
Well, thank you for joining us. We're happy to have been your first live stream.
Love it.
Start and finish. It's been a joy to watch. That's very nice of you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Stop the stream. I think the
Bye.
chat might continue for a second. I don't know how it works, but we're gonna stop. So, bye.